All right, well, we're back from the break, refreshments. There's a couple of questions I'd like to ask you, if you don't mind.
Okay.
What could you say that you found that was either difficult or easy under this proposal?
It was fairly easy since I'm pretty familiar with Excel.
Okay.
However, I did find myself looking at the example rather than trying to figure out the actual equation at times. And since my number of classes was different than the example's number of classes, I ran into a couple of problems there.
Okay. And do you use Excel at work
At times.
for your students? Okay. Is there anything that we can do to improve this method for either educators or maybe students with the instructions, or maybe the process, maybe the step, or maybe we can delete a step or add another one?
Sometimes it was a little bit difficult distinguishing between which total you were talking about. So maybe calling the, in saying GPA hours versus total hours and things like there were just a couple parts, and it may be in the actual formula that you gave, putting in some of the parentheses like it shows in the example, so that it could help someone type it in a little bit easier.
Okay, so for someone that's not really that's novice in Excel, we should more clarity on the instructions.
Yes, just a slight
Okay.
more clarity. And someone who's not who is a novice, they would not know to put in as many parentheses as they would need.
Right, of course, right. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Okay.
Okay.
All right. The next one is actually a redesign of the first proposal, and it's based on weight of the GPA. So it's very similar to the first one. It's just the point system is differently. Instead of a 4.0 for A, it's a 4.3 for A plus, and so forth. Because some classes or courses is 3 hours or 4 hours and whatnot, and they have different weight in 2 hours. So
Okay.
if you'd like to get started, we can.
All right.
And let me know if you need any refreshments, anything, break. We can take a break, another break if you
I
wish.
think I'm fine. I have some tea and I'll be
Okay.
able to get to work.
Excellent, great. I'm going to pause for 1 second, okay?
Okay.